Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me here for the Taz Effect Daily News in a way you didn't know you could use. And today is Fun News Friday, where we take news from all around social media and what's a hot topic and we talk about it. For those listening in over the radio airwaves, thank you for tuning in at gcpr.live. For those tuning in from Blue Skies, Substack, Upscroll, TikTok, YouTube, all of the places, thank you for deciding to spend your afternoon with your favorite hostess with the mostest, Miss Taz J. Now, if you are tuning in and you can see me, then behind me, I have dun, 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 orangutan. For reasons, the reason that he's here is because he decided once again to call the Obama's monkeys. And I just wanted to remind people who is closer, genetically speaking, in regards to linkage to primates. You know what? Take it in. Take it in. Take it in. Take it all the way in. We'll drink that. Woo. Short glass of molded orangeness. They left that post up and it was buried in a video with other videos for so long until, people started to notice it and started to make a big deal about it. Okay. And Birdseye Jam, you got that right, Chica. And it's bad when Tim Scott finally admits that Trump is racist. Tim Scott is amongst a handful of GOP that are calling for Trump to apologize. And Caroline Leavitt already confirmed that it happened. Now, they're trying to say that it was an unnamed, unknown staffer that did it in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, he goes typing in his sleep through the racism, down in the deep. He did it on purpose. He thought he was slick. That's why he put it on Truth Social. He didn't think they'd get the ick in the middle of the night. Yeah, He thought that because he was around quote unquote like-minded people on Truth Social, nobody would snitch on him. He thought that everybody was going to be on board. He thought that he was just going to get high five from the roots to the tutor. And he found out this is a bridge too far. They're even lifelong card-carrying GOPers. They're like, hold up, wait a minute. I can excuse the genocide. I can excuse the xenophobia. But the blatant, we were in the age of the covert racism. They're dying on this hill. They are dying on this hill. But while they're getting comfy cozy, dying on the hill, now you remember, if you tuned in yesterday, Melania was asked about Ghislaine Maxwell. And she's like, no. We're here to talk about the great people. What great people? The people that used to be hostages. You want to know what else Melanoma talked about? You just made of it. Tag me in it, sis. Tag me in that video. But you want to know what else Melanoma was talking about yesterday? Stop, look, and listen. I brought receipts.
She called me, wanted to see me, and we set up a meeting in New York in January 2025. It was an emotional meeting, and it is captured on camera and available to see in my new film, Melania.
Why do you feel it is appropriate to use an official White House event to promote your documentary?
This is not promotion. We are here celebrating the release of the hostages of Aviva and available to see in my new film, Melania.
Nobody cares about your film, Melania. Look, Melanoma. Remember when you wore that green jacket that said, I don't care? You put out a film. You know what we collectively said? I don't care. You're sitting here talking about it was such an emotional fun card. Hey, you'll see it in my movie. No, we won't, because we're not watching that. Y'all paid cold hard cash for people to go see that movie. They still didn't do it. Now, anybody who knows me, I love collectibles from movies. Okay, I got the Thanos cup. I done got also, and especially if it's like a collectible bucket, I will repurpose it throughout the house. All right. Do you know how many emails I got? Because people like to be funny and use my public email to sign me up for all things Trump. Okay, thank you. Did you forget? I do the news. You're just helping me. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't even go get that. Everybody got gold citizen card showing up. But yeah, she sat there. I'm not going to answer questions about Galley, but I'll tell you what you can find in my movie. These nuts. Got him. Yeah, that's what we can find in your movie. Okay. Now, now they're sitting there talking about, do you think it's appropriate to use an official White House event for this? Did we forget when Trump was selling Teslas on the front lawn, and then he let his granddaughter hawk merch, hoodies at the White House? Oh, okay. But that's what they're concerned about, White House events. Like, we're hawking movies? Haha, wait a minute. Of course, yeah, this is how you fight fire with fire. We all about that. They want smoke, I'm gonna bring the flame. But y'all want to know what else is going on at the White House that they really should be worried about? Baby, this I told y'all yesterday. This was gonna be a good fun news Friday. Okay, that thing part. Yeah, y'all want to know what they should really be asking questions about what's going on at the White House? Stop, look, and listen. Here comes
the strange story of severe and rampant drug use in the Trump White House. You may have seen Marco Rubio acting a little strange. In Senate hearings, he can be seen sneaking some sort of pills. In press conferences, he's constantly touching his nose and teeth while laughing at odd times and filled with nervous and twitchy energy. While we can't say exactly what is happening to him, we can, however, draw some interesting converging lines of evidence. For example, we've seen Donnie Don Don Jr. do bumps on camera and then rub his gums and start laughing. And the near psychotic levels of intoxication on various substances by old Whiskey Pete is very well documented. And we know that these men spend quite a bit of time alone in closed-door sessions with others, and they always seem to be having such a good time. But we don't even have to guess, because we have direct sources inside the White House who have explained exactly what's happening in there. And spoiler alert, it's a high-octane drug-fueled frat house. Much of this comes from the first administration and seems to be heavily accelerated in the new one. According to a report from the DoD, drugs are being handed out like candy to anyone who wants some. Uppers, downers, speed, modafinil, Xanax, and others are often being mixed with alcohol. An official from the first administration was quoted as saying, "You try working for him and not chasing pills with alcohol." The White House medical unit isn't keeping records of who gets what. They're taking pills to wake up, pills to go to sleep, and chasing it with whatever booze is handy, all while being led.
We're going to come back to that in a minute. Lion Man, but Democrats are crying about Obama and his husband. Well, Barack Obama isn't gay, and there's nothing wrong with that. And who's crying? You seem to be having a fit in my comment section because I have a picture of orangutan behind me. I thought it wasn't that big of a deal. Why are you so emotional? But anywho, remember, because Tazzy Farms remember when the GOP was making such a big deal about there being a little coke, a little cocaine, a little ascane, a little booty meat booger sugar fountain in the White House? And I kept saying, this feels like projection. This feels like projection. This feels like they really don't want this investigated any further. So they're going to make a big stink so that if they do get to the bottom of where this came from, nobody will focus on it. How much you want to bet it was leftover? It was remnants from the first Trump administration. Allegedly. What was the stuff the Nazis took in World War II? Yes, you're absolutely correct. Because, I mean, you can't, in good conscience, you can. full disclosure, are there some despicable people out there? Yes. Are there some people who really truly are racist? Yes. But there's only so far you can go. Even racists take a break from their racism. And before you go, Taz, that's not true. Go with me here. Let's go walking after midnight. Okay? How many times have you seen in real life on a dating app or online Republican, especially right wingers? Well, why won't you date? Why won't you liberals date a conservative woman? Why don't you want to just date a conservative man? Why we don't have to stop being friends because of this. That's their break. They know they need a break. When you have no break from that, you need to be higher than giraffe nostrils. You do. Leap right over the giraffe cooter biscuit. Get right on up there to them nostrils, okay? You need to fly over the cuckoo's nest. Don't land on that bitch. Fly around it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hell no. Plus, you got to think about all the smells. All of the smells that come out of Trump's body alone. And there's something else I know from working in healthcare, okay? That whatever you put in your body repeatedly, like alcoholics will start to take on a certain smell because it starts to seep out of their pores. So I need you to combine that going on up there too. Not to mention, racists are the same type of people that still have bath days. Did y'all forget about that? Because Tassie Farms didn't. Okay? Molly's and perks for everyone. You get that right, Harley. They just out here like they just giving it out. Just passing out. You want a perk? You want a perk? You get a perk. You get a Molly. You get a Molly. Everybody get a Molly. Like, what? But if you think we're done there, we're not. We're not. No. We're we're going to stick with the White House and the politics for just a little bit, okay? We're going to branch out from there. Go with me. You're going to enjoy this walk. You're going to enjoy this tour, okay, on this Good Friday, all right? So let's talk Trump and Epstein for a little bit. Take a listen.
So why are Republicans so interested in Bill and Hillary Clinton? It's because they're trying to distract from the fact that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files thousands and thousands of times. In those files, there's highly disturbing allegations of Donald Trump raping children, of Donald Trump threatening to kill children. So I encourage your press to go look at these allegations. And I'm highly disturbed that Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche just got the law wrong. Yesterday, he said, essentially, that it is not a crime to party with Jeffrey Epstein. Well, that's actually not correct. If Jeffrey Epstein was human trafficking minors for these sex parties, and you show up and patronize the establishment at that party, yes, you're guilty, because patronizing is part of the law, the federal sex trafficking law. So Deputy General Todd Blanche just got that wrong, which maybe explains why they aren't investigating all these folks, including Donald Trump. He needs to read the law and investigate these people. He also needs to resign, not only for not knowing the law, but a massive, not only screw up, but the biggest privacy violation in history. They release a lot of pictures of minors unredacted, just violated the privacy of these girls. It is
for those wanting the picture, it's also the thumbnail for today's broadcast on YouTube. So in the midst of this, if you want the picture again, you can feel free to get it there. I will also post it singularly to my YouTube channel at TazJ77 if you want to go get it from there as well. Of course. Real quick. There's no reason to come up with conspiracy theories, etc., when it comes to the Epstein / Maxwell files. Absolutely nothing. It's already salacious enough. It really is. And right now, this administration is banking on people letting their imaginations go crazy and come up with different conspiracies to distract from what's really truly going on. So let's not do that. But if you didn't get a chance to get caught up on the latest drop and you didn't get a chance to see, my breakdown of everything, I'm going to let this play. It's a bit of a more detailed recap, and I'm going to move out of the way. So if you want to grab this, if you want to go out so that the comments aren't all on this, it's about 3 minutes of a recap. So you'll have 3 minutes to, So here we go. Take a listen.
So you still haven't had time to read the 3 million Epstein file documents released over the weekend, but you don't want to look like a thicky dum-dum in front of all your mates. Here's a quick rundown because things are kicking off and the British Prime Minister might have to resign. In the UK, the fallout from the latest Epstein file release has focused on this man, Peter Mandelson. Oh, Jesus. Can you find another photo, please? With clothes, preferably. With clothes. What do you mean you can't find any? Now, unbelievably, Peter Mandelson was, up until a few months ago, the UK ambassador to the United States. Fuck me. Now, you might be wondering, how does a man who wanders around a convicted island semi-naked get that job? In which case, you'd be having exactly the same thought as everyone else in Britain. Because, as you can imagine, in order to become the British ambassador to the United States, you have to go through quite a lot of security checks. The first check, of course, being, does this prick ever wear trousers? Now, the Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, up until yesterday, has been saying, listen, when I made Peter Mandelson the ambassador to the United States, I didn't know he was mates with Jeffrey Epstein. But then Keir Starmer stood up in Parliament yesterday and said, oops, lol, yes, I did. And now everyone's like, you need to release all of the files relating to Peter Mandelson's appointment as ambassador right now. Which means there are now 3 different types of files at play. The Epstein files, the Mandelson files, and the files. Now, I should say that Peter Mandelson denies any wrongdoing, even though the files reveal that Mandelson maintained his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein after he was convicted of abusing children in 2008, passed on confidential government information to Epstein while he was basically Deputy Prime Minister in 2009 so that Epstein could make billions in exchange for $75,000, passed on confidential information relating to the European Commission's bailout plans after the 2008 financial crisis so that Epstein could pass it on to his clients to make billions in exchange for £10,000 for his husband to do an osteopathy course, resigned from the House of Lords a couple of days ago, and is now the subject of a police investigation. You can see why people are talking about Keir Starmer being forced to resign, can't you? Another big finding from the latest file drop is that Jeffrey Epstein may have been a fucking Russian spy. You see, in the files, Vladimir Putin's name is mentioned 1,058 times, the word Moscow is mentioned 9,000 times, and it appears that a lot of the girls, women and children that Epstein trafficked were from Russia, one of whom was sent to the artist formerly known as Prince Andrew's home in 2010 to sleep with him at the Royal Lodge. A Royal Lodge Andrew had to escape from 2 days ago, quote, under the cover of darkness, which, let's face it, isn't the worst thing Andrew's done under covers. Oh, and by the way, this picture of the turbo nonceman that he said was fake has turned out to be real. What a surprise! So anyway, the Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk has now set up a team to investigate whether Epstein's whole job was to collect compromising material on influential men so that Moscow could control them. And we're not just talking about politicians, no! We're talking people like Chairman of Wall Street law firm Paul Weiss, Chairman of the 2028 LA Olympics Casey Wasserman, and Director of Melania Trump's recent documentary Brett Ratner. The world is run by disgusting, despicable criminal men, and justice won't be served until they're all languishing in prison.
From this last drop, especially now, I do want to point out that the UK, for all of its flaws, and those of y'all that take my history class, I got a long-standing historic beef with the UK. This is one thing that they are, for the most part, getting correct. They are handling things as information is coming out. And on top of that, I do want to add this. They are pushing for former Prince Andrew to testify before U.S. Congress, amongst other people, to testify and to hand over evidence. Let me give this quick caveat to those viewing over TikTok. Some people are getting butthurt and they are mass reporting this. We've already had one warning. So should this go down, you can continue to watch from the GCPR YouTube page or from the Taj J77 page. Both are linked in my bio, so keep that in mind should this feed go down. Otherwise, you can listen in over the radio airwaves at gcpr.live. All righty. Now, what did we learn? Trump, Epstein, and Maxwell are, what are they? Oh, wait a minute. I think Ace can tell us. I think Ace can tell us. It hurt. Yes. Now, with all of that, like we've been discussing for the past 2 weeks, of course, we try to make things a little bit more fun around here, especially on Fridays. There's a lot of stress going on. That's why it's Fun News Fridays here on the Taz Effect. Now, I told y'all before that there was some scuttlebutt going on, stating that the upper echelon of GOP politicians, as well as Trump, were getting a little uneasy. They were a bit concerned, wondering if ICE, that is pretty much controlled by Greg Bovino, they were going to turn on them. Well,
ICE agents are realizing that Trump may have screwed them on signing bonuses and health insurance. According to posts under an ICE agent subreddit, new agents have yet to receive the $50,000 promised to new recruits. Some are saying that it's being taxed so aggressively, it's nothing like what they thought they would get. Others haven't gotten anything at all. Other posts claim that they haven't even been paid at all 4 weeks into the job. Trump's DHS made a lot of promises to incentivize people to join ICE. There was the $50,000 signing bonus, student loan forgiveness, overtime pay, and other bonuses. Now it looks like the new ICE recruits aren't even getting standard employment benefits. One post claimed that they have been without.
But did you notice something? I thought the GOP, specifically the conservative factions of the GOP, were against student loan repayment. Remember how they were fighting against that, and their justification was, my mama worked as a waitress with 6 other jobs to pay off my student loan. I just paid mine off, and I sold Cooter Biscuit and Butcher Cat for 72 years. But that was the catch-all to be all. We'll give you a bonus, and we'll pay off your student loans. Now, I don't know about you. So I'm just going to speak for myself. Do I believe that anybody that recently signed up for ICE has student loans? Nope. Pretty sure they scored a 10 on the SATs and a 2 on the ACTs. I don't think that they could completely write an essay to get into anything. I don't think they went to school nowhere. And if they did, they didn't learn nothing. What student loans were they forgiven for ICE? Was it Trump University student loans? Like what? University of Phoenix loans? ITT Tech loans? Like, what student loans could they have? What? Okay. All right. Okay. Now, okay. I'm going to step away from Trump for a little bit, for a minute. Okay. It is one of my favorite hobbies. It is. It brings me joy. In a world full of shit fog from Trump's depends, I must get enjoyment where I can. Now we know that the Olympics started, right? Now, for the first time in quite a few years, there's some new categories, some new sports added, but that's not what I want to talk about. We can talk about that next week. Okay? Did y'all know that ski jumpers are injecting their penises? And I promise you, it's not for the reason that you think. It's not for the reason you would think that a penis holder would inject their penis. Wait a minute. First of all, don't come for me. This is one of the stories that y'all sent me. This is why every week I rethink the fact that I told y'all that there's a public email that y'all can send me what you want to discuss on Fridays. Okay? Now, this week, at first, I was mad at y'all. I was going to come on here and cuss y'all out. But then I looked at First of all, it's dedication. You want a gold medal bad. I don't have a penis, okay? I don't, okay? My undercarriage is inverted, okay? It's an introvert, not an extrovert. But I assume, okay, I'm just assuming, correct me if I'm wrong, penis holders, that if you stick a needle in that, that's going to hurt. Like, that's not something you just willy-nilly do for shits and giggles. I'm assuming, once again, okay? I ain't never had one. I got a gang of brothers. But that just can't, that don't seem comfortable. But It was sting a tad yet. Okay, big bro. But I knew I wasn't gonna get through trying to explain this to y'all, so I did. I did go through, and I found an actual news report from a journalist that's far more mature than I am. I never said I was a mature journalist. Okay, I said I would bring you the facts. I never said I was gonna bring you maturity, not once. So the actual news, it is real. Here we go.
Are Olympic ski jumpers injecting their penises with hyaluronic acid? And why? German newspaper Bild has reported that jumpers are injecting themselves before being measured for their suits. So what is hyaluronic acid? It's not banned, but it can be used to increase penis circumference by 1 or 2 centimeters and lasts up to 18 months. According to FIS, the International Ski and Snowboard Association, this extra surface area could increase their flight in the air. Every extra centimeter on a suit counts. If your suit has a 5% bigger surface area, you fly further. The FIS ski jumping men's race director Sandro Bertile said. Meanwhile, the World Anti-Doping Agency Director General Olivier Nigli said he wasn't aware of the details of ski jumping and how that could improve performance. But they will investigate these claims if a complaint is made. BBC Sport has contacted FIS for comment.
Boss be watching right now. Wait a minute. I'm about to. Woo. Oh, here we go. I promise you, I was ready to cuss y'all out. Like 5 different people emailed me about this, and I thought y'all was messing with me. I did. I was like, okay, they know I could be a little naive. They mess with me. They better not waste my time. And some told me, just look it up. Just look, and I found that was real news. That is a real journalist. And Germany is covering it like who knew to shoot yourself in the pee-pee whacker would give you more airtime. So wait a minute, don't come for me, but I gotta quit. I'm not mature enough for this story. Okay. But neither are y'all, because y'all watching it, y'all rock with me. Okay. But go with me. If you are of a certain age, Gen X, Zennials, Elder Millennials, this, you'll understand. So if injecting your pee-pee gives you more hang time, is that why they said white men can't jump? Got y'all looking at Michael Jordan a whole lot different, don't it? When you was like, why he going halfway across the court to dunk? Y'all about to give him a chance now, huh? I can't breathe. Oh my god. Okay. Wait a minute. Y'all, I'm somebody's mama. Okay. All right. Okay. Nobody said we was mature around here. Okay. I said the tagline for this show is daily news in a way you didn't know you could use. I never said I was gonna be mature. Okay. Every day I question if I really am an adult. Pretty sure I'm supposed to be supervised. Pretty sure. And y'all be helping. So who the 5 people were, I should have made a list, that sent me that and had me go down that rabbit hole. Oh my goodness. Chef's kiss. I can't. Nope. They look. I understand. A lot of people train their whole lives to make it to the Olympics. Okay, and I know you want to medal, but once again, like I said, my undercarriage is inverted, not extroverted. So I don't know. I'm just like penis carriers. Like, do you want an award that bad that you would shoot yourself with a needle in the tallywhacker? Obviously, because you know how like they put up those memes, like if you woke up the opposite gender, what would you do? I'd be windmilling it. I wouldn't be sitting there thinking like, let me stick a needle in it. Like I don't know. Like I said, I don't have one. Maybe that's what you knew. All you needed was girth to be an Olympian, right? Like some of these porn stars, some of these OnlyFans models, y'all in the wrong career field. Evidently, you could just windmill it and win a medal. Just throw that thing in a circle. Throw that thing in a circle, and then you just gliding off, literally into goal. Okay, I got it. Oh my goodness. So you need a third leg to be an Olympic gold medalist. Now, mind you, in this Olympics, they're doing that. And they also have an Olympic sport called the skeleton. If you throw that thing in a circle, I'm gonna catch it. I throw that thing in a circle. They're putting what hydrogen. Okay, so the ladies are putting this acid on their face to look younger, and the fellas are sticking it up the pee-pee chute so that they can shake, Sonora, shake your body line. Work, Sonora, work the gold all time. They said, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Now, the Super Bowl is this Sunday. Now, Bad Bunny said that he just gonna have a dance party in a dress, and I'm here for it. Okay, I feel like he has the legs for a dress. I do. Okay, and I feel like he's gonna pick a nice color and he's gonna rock it. Now we know Erica Kirk got written out of the wheel because she was letting somebody else poke her porcupine. Which I kind of found out, which it's not really shocking because I found her soft porn audition tape. It's nothing to write home about. I really have to stop being nosy. I really have to stop being nosy. Okay, it's one of those things. It's like when I decided to figure out what RFK Jr. meant by felching. Something I got to learn how to just reconcile with. I just won't know. Okay. So, Erica Kirk is out here hawking everything. Now, do I really believe that anybody's going to tune in? No. Because let's not forget that Kid Rock was at the Yum Yum Center down in Louisville, Kentucky, and he was selling tickets for $12, and he even had to discount those. But don't take my word for it. Don't. What's racist, Jeff? My name is Jeff. Define racist. And then you tell me if I have the complexion to be racist. Okay? Okay. And then I'll decide whether or not I want to turn out your mother and spend up your $37 worth of inheritance. So take a listen to this. And for those that didn't get the picture before, I'm going to move out the way. Okay? Okay.
To protest Bad Bunny, conservatives are organizing their own concert to rival the Super Bowl. The lineup for the All-American Halftime Show has finally been revealed. The concert is being hosted by Turning Point USA, the conservative organization founded by Charlie Kirk. The goal? To compete with the performance by Bad Bunny and Green Day during the Super Bowl halftime show on February 8th. The NFL's choice to headline Bad Bunny, a Puerto Rican superstar who sings primarily in Spanish and is an outspoken critic of Trump's deportation policies, has sparked controversy among Republicans. Trump himself slammed the choice, claiming the artist isn't popular enough and is a divisive figure. Bad Bunny ended 2025 as the most streamed artist on Spotify worldwide. In protest, Turning Point USA will broadcast its All-American Halftime Show celebrating faith, family, and freedom. The concert will feature performances by singers Kid Rock, Brantley Gilbert, Lee Brice, and Gabby Barrett. Kid Rock, a close ally of President Donald Trump, who has become increasingly vocal about his conservative views in recent years, stated, "We're approaching the show like David and Goliath. Competing with the pro football machine and a global pop star is almost impossible."
Like David and Goliath? Let's talk some history for a minute, okay? Let's talk some history for a minute. Do y'all know why we have such a star-spangled halftime show for the Super Bowl? Oh, because David already slayed Goliath. Okay, there was a little show called In Living Color that was like, hey, the people really don't care about these teeny boppers coming out with their little high school marching bands or their college majorette teams, and they never really got the best of the best, the creme de la creme, to do it. So they were like, let's do a little special of our own. And people were like, bet. During the halftime anyway, we don't have anything else to do. We'll tune in. It was such a success, nobody turned back into the Super Bowl. Very few people watched the second half. So they were like, oh, we can't let this happen again. We got to figure out how to keep the people. And Kid Rock, you've been in the game longer than Bad Bunny. Where's your headlining at the Super Bowl? Oh, okay. Plus, I find it very interesting when specifically Republican conservatives claim that they're conservatives, but everything about their life is not conservative. He can't even say that he's fiscally conservative. First of all, you have a biracial child. You are a super culture vulture. And you look like the people that the elitist GOP turns their nose up at. Okay. You a conservative, Kid Rock? I might be. You sure about that? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. Like, get it together. Like, for real. Get it together. And oh, Molly, naming yourself after a dog over here on YouTube is very appropriate. You really thought that you were going to step into the realm of a proud, highly educated Black woman and say that the Obamas are monkeys. What's wrong with posting the truth? Oh, well, I am so sorry that your grandpa daddy allowed your mother to take it up the cooter biscuit instead of swallowing it like she was supposed to do, like a good little wreath maker. But here we are having to deal with their dilapidated coitus coin. Now, what part of soft porn escort madam of a FLOTUS that's currently trying to suck off people to go see her ridiculous documentary that's more about her husband that she can't hate than about her, do you have to say? Because if we're going to tell truths, let's tell all of the truths. Because would you like to tell the truth about how a brown-haired, brown-eyed, failed artist convinced you all that the telltale signs of elongated incest were the proof of a superior Aryan race? Oh, what was that, Molly? Molly the Collie? What? Oh, did you? Oh, come out the corner, Molly. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't Don't cry for me, little Molly. The truth will always hurt you. Sweetheart, I'm a Black woman and a Black queer woman living in the United States. Come better with the trolls, okay? Usually my trolls are of a better quality. They're of a better caliber, okay? They bathe more often. They do read a book or two. It's usually the delectable Negro because they're trying to figure out how to cook my ass and they still haven't figured out how to season that right. But come on, let's do better. Especially if you're going to troll from YouTube. It's supposed to be better over there. You know, YouTube University and all. Come on. I expect better of you. I'll put the good glasses on today. I just want free money. From who? Broke boy says what? If you're going to troll me, one, you cannot be emotional and be a troll, okay? That's against the rules, all right? You take your emotions out of this, okay? Because you can't come over here saying that I'm in my feelings and you're punching the air, okay? Let me help you out. If you're going to troll, let's be good at it, okay? Make sure that you can play the dozens, okay? Make sure you're good at jonesing, okay? Make sure you can roast, okay? Like, turn up the heat. Slow cook it. Make me the pig at the pig roast, all right? And make sure you got your picture up there. Because if you're going to come for somebody's looks, you better be a banger. You better be a baddie. And have some facts. Like, I mean, you're trying to defend a felon and an adjudicated rapist. So come with some gusto. So. And saying you just want free money when I'm not asking anybody for any money. Like, read the room. I know it's hard for you Trumpers to read because it's not like see spot run, but try. Sound it out. It'll be fine. And if all else fails, put it in a crock pot. Slow cook it, okay? Come back a couple days in a row. Take a look around. Get your material up. Watch some YouTube videos from some right-wing comedians and the two good jokes that they may have if you turn the lights out and squint your eyes and you have funhouse mirrors, you know? And then put out something, a little zinger. Maybe not a bazinga, but a little zinger. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I said the no word. Hey, can we not? But you know, like we're gonna come in and we're gonna try to verbally and intellectually joust with something, you know. But I put this picture up. Once again, for those listening in over the radio waves at gcpr.live of the Oranga Trump, it's because all morning everybody's been talking, don't get in your feelings. It's just a picture. It's just a meme. Take a joke. Okay, I took the joke. And I made my own joke. Like, I thought we was joking back and forth. Why you getting emotional? It's just emotions taking you over. Got you just crying, lost in his sauce. But if you don't shut up, don't come for me, darling. 'Cause I will roast you till you wanna go and die. I will be that 13th reason why. Like, come on. I thought it was all good fun. Y'all said it's just a joke. It's just a meme. Even Carolyn Leaving said it. It's just a meme. Why you taking it so seriously? It's just a meme. Why you taking it so seriously? That's the problem. Y'all make everything political. Why can't we all just get along? I don't see color. Why you gotta see color? We all bleed red. Racism died when Obama became president. Trump's not racist. He just misunderstood. And y'all don't understand his humor. I get his humor, obviously. You know, I thought we needed things that would unify us. And I thought primate memes was what was unifying us on this Good Friday. I've never seen real coaching before. Well, Turtle, I'll try to help the people as much as I can. I want everyone to succeed. Not his bitch ass, but I want everybody else to succeed. Not Marco Rubio either, but everybody else I want to succeed. Not Whiskey Leaks, Tulsi Gabbard, Christy Nome. You know, anybody not working in the White House right now, I want to succeed. Sincerely. From the bottom of the porta potty. But come on, I thought it's just a joke. It's just a silly meme. Why do you feel it? Y'all sitting there saying black people so sensitive. I'm showing y'all we not sensitive. We could take a joke. We could give a joke too. Was I supposed to buy you dinner first? My bad. My bad. Come here. I'll make it up to you. I'll send you to the Melania movie. I'm not coming with you. I'll send you. They expected Lou. Oh, yeah, I'm Gen X. No Vaseline. Some of y'all will get that reference, some of y'all won't. Because, see, I got Gen X, Zennials, and elder millennials got no Vaseline. Y'all got, are we there yet? I'm more Nook if you book right. I bust the windows out your car. Absolutely nothing. Some of y'all don't know about Ice-T's rock career, and it shows. Like, have a good laugh. Like, you cannot, this is how we know when you're just spewing BS, okay? When we know what side of history you really stand on. Because to sit there and all morning, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Do you see this meme? Report, you looking now. First of all, I'm going to need you to not look like something that escaped from a nuclear reactor petri dish in the middle of the winter at midnight. Okay? Okay. All right. I'm going to need you not to look like the Toxic Avenger and Garbage Pail Kids came together, had coitus, and had you. Because I'm about you know. Okay. I need you to know the difference between or and are. Like, other than that, just be quiet. Just, Can't take me. You're ugly. You want to borrow a pair of glasses, bitch? Is you cool, bitch? Think your Stockholm syndrome ass on there. Let me explain something to you. I'm Gen X, okay? Learn how to entertain myself, learn how to protect myself. Our parents used to just kick us out at the top of the morning and be like, be back by dinner. And we figured it out, okay? For fun, we talk shit about one another. I am one of 9. I got 8 fucking brothers. I'm smack dab in the middle of all this shit. I can hold my own, okay? Holidays around my house is you better not cry, bitch. The fuck is wrong with you? I learned how to swim by my papa picking me up and tossing me into an ocean with sharks. he was like, well, if she come back, she belonged to us. If she don't, we had a good ride. The fuck you think he gonna troll me? Okay, now, no disrespect to anybody who has ever felt cyberbullied. Bitch, I cut this phone off. Never have to hear from you again. What? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Driven through the mattress every night and every morning. Okay. I get spoiled. The fuck? I don't care. I don't care. Absolutely not. No, don't worry. This is going as soon as I get done here. I will have this on merch for y'all. I've seen all the comments and stuff. Give me about 10 minutes. I had already started before we started the show. Yes, I did, DJ. Yes, I did, big sis. All righty. Now, for those of y'all that are new, hey, I'm Taz J of the Taz Effect with daily news in a way that you didn't know you could use. Every day, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, 2:30 Central, here and on GCPR.live, on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. We go live, I bring you the news, okay? I'm a little spicy with the news. If you need regular, straight-laced, Walter Cronkite, that Tom Brokaw type of, I'm not your girl, okay? If you're looking for Barbara Walters or Connie Chung, I'm not your girl. If you want the truth, you want a little spice and some jokes, because this is where you want to be. Now, on Saturdays, where can you catch me? On the porch of no judgment, where we listen and we definitely judge. Reddit stories with a whole lot of twists. And then on Sundays, I am 1/4 of the Villain's View, where we talk about everything. We interview people. We give a little stazzmatazz. But if you want to keep up with me, link in bio, whole schedule, all of the good things are up there. Okay? Just remember the number one rule around here. This ain't escape. I'm not your little secret. That's not how we gonna keep it. So when you come back, bring a friend, bring a family member. You're gonna take me around and show me off to everybody, okay? I'm not your mistress. I'm the man. That's the man. Okay. Woo! You know what? I still ain't had enough sleep after pulling double duty, doing the morning show yesterday and the midday show, because but I'm gonna go ahead and get this Oranga Trump up on some merch for y'all and get that out. And do not forget that link in the bio, already got merch up there this month. BHM26 gets you 20% off, and For Love, the number 4 LUV, gets you free shipping, and this is site wide. As always, each one teach one, each one reach one. Remember, don't do anything that is going to make you end up with bail in this economy. And most importantly, bail is only required should you get caught. So what's the number one rule around here, people? Don't get caught. All righty. It's been a fun News Friday with you all. I will see you, like I said, tomorrow on the Porch of No Judgment, and then Sunday on the Villain's View. But back here at the Taz Effect, bright and in the midday on Monday. I'll see you then. Y'all, be good, or as good as I would be, which is slightly. Who am I kidding? I'm about to end up in timeout. Till next time.